students, in this video we are going to solve the examples on mathematics practical number 16, binomial distribution. So let's see the first example. A bias coin is tossed 6 times. The probability of heads on any toss is 0.3. Let x denotes number of heads that comes up. Find the probability for x is equal to 2, second probability for x is equal to 3, and third probability for x lies between 1 to 5, including number 5. Now in the solution, in this example, some part of the solution is already given in your practical book and you have to write the remaining part of the solution. So let x denotes the number of heads that comes up. The probability of heads on any toss is 0.3, which is given in the example. The probability of heads. This probability of heads is the probability of success, which is denoted by P, and therefore P is equal to 0.3, that is 3 by 10. We know that the probability of failure denoted by Q and is given by 1 minus P. So probability of failure Q is equal to 1 minus P, that is 1 minus 0.3 is equal to 0.7, that is 7 by 10. Now x follows the parameter n and p with n is equal to 6. Here the parameter n, that is the number of trials. Here the coin is tossed 6 times, so number of trials n is equal to 6, and here probability P is equal to the probability of success, which is given by 3 by 10, and Q is equal to 7 by 10. Now we know that the probability for x is equal to R. Using the binomial distribution, this probability can be written as NCR into P raised to R into Q raised to n minus R, where R is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 up to n. Using this value, n is equal to 6, P is equal to 3 by 10, Q is equal to 7 by 10. We can be find out for probability x is equal to 2. So the first probability for x is equal to 2 can be written as 6c2 into, here n is equal to 6, R is equal to 2, and P is equal to 3 by 10. So substitute this value in this formula. Then we get 6c2 into 3 by 10 raised to 2. Q is equal to 7 by 10 raised to n minus R, 6 minus 2. Now calculating this, 6c2 means 6 factorial upon 2 factorial into 4 factorial using combination formula. Then 6 factorial can be written as in terms of 4 factorial, then 4 factorial will be cancelled, and 6 into 5 upon 2 into 1. So here 6 into 5 upon 2 into 1 into 3 by 10 raised to 2, 7 by 10 raised to 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Now calculating this, 6 into 5, 30 by 2, 15, 15 into 3 square 9, 15 into 9, 135 into 7 raised to 4, and divided by denominator's term 10 raised to 2 into 10 raised to 4. So adding indices of 10 raised to 2 and 4, we get 10 raised to 6. Now is equal to 135 into 7 raised to 4 is equal to 2401 upon 10 raised to 6. Now calculating this 135 into 2401, we get 324135, and divided by 10 raised to 6, this value is equal to 32435 into 10 raised to minus 6. Get the answer 0.32435. Now in the second probability for x is equal to 3, here the second probability is for x is equal to 3, that is R is equal to 3. So substituting in the binomial distribution formula, we get 6, n is equal to 6, so 6c 3, R is equal to 3, P is equal to 3 by 10 raised to r. Here r is equal to 3, and 7 by 10 q raised to n minus r. Here n is equal to 6, r is equal to 3. Now 6c3. 6c3 is equal to 6 factorial upon 3 factorial into 6 minus 3, 3 factorial. Here 6 factorial in terms of 3 factorial, 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial upon 3 factorial is 3 into 2, and second 3 factorial as it is, then 3 factorial will be cancelled, and here we can write 6 into 5 into 4 upon 3 into 2, 6. Here 3 into 2 is equal to 6 into 3 by 10 raised to 3 and 7 by 10 raised to 6 minus 3, that is 3. Now here 6 will be cancelled. 5 into 4, 20. 20 into 3 cube, 27. 3 into 3 into 3, 27 into 7 cube. Here 7 cube upon 10 raised to 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3, 6. Now calculating this, 20 into 27 into 7 cube, we get 20 into 9261 upon 10 raised to 6, and this can be written as the calculation of these two terms, two numbers. So here calculation of 20 into 9261 is equal to 185220 into 10 raised to minus 6, and taking decimal point, then we get the answer 0.185220. So the answer for probability for x is equal to 3 is equal to 0.185220. Here we have to find out the third probability of x lies between 1 to 5, including number 5. So this probability can be written as probability of x is equal to 2, x is equal to 3, x is equal to 4, and x is equal to 5. Possible values of x are, which is lies between 1 to 5, including 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. The addition of probabilities of 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now instead of this addition, we can write 1 minus total number of probabilities 1. So 1 minus probabilities of the remaining values of x. Here remaining values of x lies between 0 to 6 are 0, 1, and 6, which are not in this probability. So 1 minus the remaining probabilities, the remaining values of x are, x is the probability for x is equal to 0 plus probability for x is equal to 1 plus probability of x is equal to 6. This equation is called number 1. Now here first we have to find out the value of addition of all these probability. So first find out probability for x is equal to 0 plus probability for x is equal to 1 plus probability for x is equal to 6. Then we get, using binomial distribution, for x is equal to 0, we can write 6c0. The value of p is 3 by 10 raised to 0, 7 by 10 raised to 6 minus 0. Next probability plus 6c1, here r is equal to 1, so we can write 6c1, 3 by 10 raised to 1 and 7 by 10 raised to 6 minus 1. Next probability for x is equal to 6, 6c6, 3 by 10 raised to 6 and 7 by 10 raised to 6 minus 6. Now calculating this, the value of 6c0 is 1, 3 by 10 raised to 0 is 1, 7 by 10 raised to 6 plus 6c1, the value of 6c1 is 6, 3 by 10 raised to 1, 7 by 10 raised to 6 minus 1 is equal to 5 plus 6c6 is equal to 1, 3 by 10 raised to 6 as it is, and 7 by 10 raised to 6 minus 6 0 is equal to 1. Now the next step is, by calculating this 7 by 10 raised to 6 by separating the indices, we can write 7 raised to 6 upon 10 raised to 6 plus 6 into 3, 18 into 7 raised to 5, and addition of indices of number 10s are 1 into 5, 1 plus 5, 10 raised to 6, plus separating the indices in third term, 3 raised to 6 upon 10 raised to 6. Now adding all numerators, then we get 7 raised to 6 plus 18, 7 raised to 5 plus 3 raised to 6 upon 10 raised to 6. Taking 7 raised to 5 as a common from these two terms, then we get 7 raised to 5 into 7 plus 18 plus 3 raised to, value of 3 raised to 6 is 729 upon 10 raised to 6. By calculating all this, we get 16,807 into 25, addition of 7 plus 18, 25 plus 729 upon 10 raised to 6, and calculating these terms, multiplication of these two and adding 729, we get say 420904 upon 10 raised to 6. Up to this part, the solution is already given, and we have to find out the next part. Now substituting this value in the first equation, value of this probabilities is 420904 upon 10 raised to 6. So in the next step, substitute this value in the first equation. From 1 and 2, probability for x lies between 1 to 5 is equal to 1 minus probability for x is equal to 0 plus x is equal to 1 plus probability for x is equal to 6, and this, the addition of this probability is 420904 upon 10 raised to 6. So 1 minus the value of these probabilities, then by cross multiplying we get 10 raised to 6 minus 420904 upon 10 raised to 6, and we know that 10 raised to 6, value of 10 raised to 6 means minus 420904 upon 10 raised to 6. Now subtraction of these two terms, subtraction of these two numbers is 579096 upon 10 raised to 6. This 10 raised to 6 can be written as 579096 into 10 raised to minus 6. This equal to, now in decimal form we can write 1 2 3 4 5 6. So taking decimal point 0.579096, this is the answer for probability of x lies between 1 to 5. So write here 0.579096. Let's see the next example number 2. If the random variable x follows the binomial distribution with 6 trials and a probability of success is equal to 1 by 4 at each attempt, then what will be the probability of exactly 4 success and second probability at least 1 success? Here the random variable x follows the binomial distribution with 6 trials and probability of success equal to 1 by 4 at each attempt. Here x follows binomial distribution with 6 trials. So the value of n is equal to 6 and probability of success is given, which is equal to 1 by 4. So here the probability of success p is given 1 by 4, and also q is equal to 1 minus p is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 4. Now here clearly x follows the binomial parameter n and p. Here n is equal to number of trials 6 and p is equal to 1 by 4. and Q is equal to, Q means the probability of failure, which is equal to 3 by 4. Now here probability for X is equal to R. Using binomial distribution, the probability for X is equal to R is given by NCR P raised to R into Q raised to N minus R, where R is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to N. Now here we have to find out the first probability of exactly 4 success. So here find out the probability of exactly 4 success. So here the probability for X is equal to 4. Now substituting the value of R is equal to 4 in this formula, then we get here N is equal to 6. N is equal to 6, P is equal to 1 by 4 and Q is equal to 3 by 4. So substituting all these value, 6C4, P is 1 by 4 raised to 4 and Q means 3 by 4 raised to N minus R, that is 6 minus 4. Now calculating this, 6C4, 6 factorial upon 4 factorial into 6 minus 4, 6 minus 4, 2 factorial into 1 by 4 raised to 4 and 3 by 4 raised to 6 minus 4 raised to 2. Now calculating this, 6 factorial in terms of 4 factorial, 6 into 5 into 4 factorial upon 4 factorial and 2 factorial means 2 into 1. 4 factorial will be cancelled. Next 1 by 4 raised to 4 into, separating the indices, 3 square upon 4 square is equal to 6 into 5. By dividing 2 to 6, then we get 3. 3 into 5, 15 and 15 into 3 square, 9. 15 into 9 upon 4 raised to 4 and 4 raised to 2. Adding indices of number 4, 4 raised to 4 plus 2, 6. Then 15 into 9, 135 and 4 raised to 6. Value of 4 raised to 6 is 4096. So right here 135 divided by 4096 and answer of this division is 0.03295. 0.03295. This is the probability of exactly 4 success. That is X is equal to, probability of X is equal to 4. Now the next probability is probability of at least 1 success. At least 1 success. The next probability is probability of at least 1 success, and this probability can be written as X greater than or equal to 1. This probability can be written as probability for X is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Probability can be found out using the total probability minus probability for X is equal to remaining values of X. Here the remaining value of X is 0. So 1 minus probability of X is equal to 0. And this probability can be found out using binomial distribution. 6C0 into, here P is 1 by 4 raised to 0 and Q is 3 by 4 raised to N minus 0. N means 6 minus 0. This is equal to 1 minus 6C0 is equal to 1. 1 by 4 raised to 0 is 1 and 3 by 4 raised to 6 by separating the index. 3 raised to 6 upon 4 raised to 6. Therefore 1 minus 1 into 3 raised to 6 upon 4 raised to 6. Here value of 3 raised to 6 is 1 minus 729 divided 4096. Here 1 minus 3 raised to 6 729 divided by 4 raised to 6 is equal to 4096, and calculation of this 1 minus 0.11779. The division of these two numbers is 0.1779, and subtraction of 1 minus 0.1779 is 0.8221, and this is the answer for probability of x greater than or equal to 1. 0.8221. Now next question is example number 5. Let's see the example number 5. The probability of hitting a target in any shot is 0.2. If 10 shots are fired, then find the value of mu and standard deviation of x. Here mu means expected value of x. Now in this example, the probability of hitting a target in any shot is given, that is the probability of success is given, and the number of trials are n is equal to 10. Number of trials are 10. So here p is equal to 0.2 and n is equal to 10. N is equal to 10. So q is equal to 1 minus p is equal to 1 minus 0.2 is equal to 0.8. And here find the value of mu, that is expected value of x. E of x is equal to mu, and we know that expected value of x is equal to n into p. N into p. Here n is equal to 10 and p is equal to 0.2 is given. So 10 into 0.2 is equal to 2. Now the variance of x. We know that the variance of x is equal to n into p into q. Here value of NPQ is equal to 10 into 0.2 into q is equal to 0.8. 10 into 0.2 into 0.8, 0.16. So answer of this 10 into 0.16, that is 1.6. So variance of x is equal to 1.6, and standard deviation of x is given by under root of variance of x. Therefore under root of the value of variance of x is 1.6, and the value of under root of 1.6 is 1.2649. Here mu is equal to 2 and standard deviation of x is equal to 1.2649.